Welcome back, everyone, to Skirmisher of Middle-earth, and we are now going to take my champion through the icy crevasse. Oh, that's a real fun opener. And we'll see how well we do against this. You know the traditions of the icy crevasse. Pow, pow, pow. Ow, ow, ow. Question is, which side gets the ow? Since it's a matter of all these buffs to everyone's damage, and it becomes quite a race. Now, of course, champions are used to DPS races, so just makes it a little bit faster. Now, right now, this time, of course, it's not much of a difference. Oh yeah, I think my herbalist should be able to handle this for now, but as things go on, I have to avoid getting the herbalist too much attention there, since I can be pretty sure that things are going to get rather nasty eventually. Of course, they'll disappear just as I use the ability. A wonderful skill there, yes. Alright, now, what have we got? Oh, a venomous blood arrow! Oh, goody! Yeah, what a way to start. Yeah, this is going to be bad. Not a good way to start at all. Oh, I need to get this guy down. And that'll take some of the pressure off my herbalist, I hope. Who is not in good shape. And I've got a ripped throat. Oh, my herbalist is standing right in the middle of the of the steam vent. That is so perfect! I wish I could arrange that all the time. Just where you want your herbalist to stand. Probably no other soldier want to stand in that spot, but the herbalist, that is just so perfect, especially when they're tanking and need all the healing they can get. Because getting rid of that damage buff, because it looked like they pulled the monsters into it, so the monsters don't get their damage buff, and the herbalist gets the healing buff. That is just so wonderful. And I think that's a nice pull. Don't expect me to do that all the time. There we go. I will assume that I will get a couple of counters here eventually. Oh. Right. Now let's go into damage mode. Yes, so minor injury. Ooh, how to handle these things. Well, I was trying to use the food to get rid of the injury, but it looked like it disappeared as I was in the middle of eating. But I suppose the extra regeneration won't hurt at this point. I like to stand here for the okay. Oh, hey. Stay in your side. Stay in your side of the line. to have gotten an even larger one. This is a skirmish notorious for its wide, for its pretty large area for grabbing attention of people. Yeah, alright. Yeah, I know, I woke up the Zaylock. The last thing I need to do is to give a damage buff to the enemy in this skirmish. Let's see, I don't think I'm in desperate need of healing at the moment, so... I mean, occasionally he'll throw a heal on me anyway, just because... Oh, this one. Just because they're allowed to heal out of combat. And they think we're not in combat whenever all we have left is the Zealot of Pain. Actually, I think he just started up at the end there. Actually, not because of the out of combat rule, but because of the 1/3 left rule for the Zealot. Where... Oh, there are more of these things. Alright. When the Zealot gets low, they're no longer going to have any more threshold, so they'll be willing to do it for the Zealot. There you go. Alright. Okay. I think I'm going to get him down fast enough, right? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Ah! Having no interrupts left. That's annoying. Alright. Well, one shaman down. Now let's take care of the others. Oh, this one's got a pet worm. Alright. Oh, you want a pet worm? Okay, then I'll counter that with a pet shrew. Not that I think a shrew... that the icy crevasse is a particularly comfortable place for a shrew. Not gonna like that. Probably run away, I think. Well, actually, no. You wouldn't run away in the middle of Forkel if you were... Let's face it, wherever the shrew would run to would be worse. Alright. There we go. I will assume that at some point we are going to see a message for an encounter. You know which encounter it's going to be. It's going to be that stupid Drake. I don't like that Drake. Well, what have we got here? Other and a nasty business. I think it's time to drop back to here. That's two down. Oh, the bearer. Oh yes, my herbalist is already down. Thank you very much. That's the problem when... That's the problem with this one, is that when you get range attackers... You can't do anything about them. They're not going to go into that little vent you're trying to pull them into. Yep! The Drake! My favorite! I ain't going to get so killed. Well, let's see. What is a good way of handling this one? See, I've got... Well, I'm not going to win a vitality fight with this guy, so we will pull up the might. And I don't know, I hope you don't mind, but I think I'm going to... I gotta use up those things anyway. This thing is a real nasty one, at least that's been my experience. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Oh, I forgot. That was like the worst place I could stand. You can start healing me now. I can start using fervor. Oh, come on. I'm just not getting this right. Alright. Actually, this isn't too bad. I've had worse fights against this Drake in the past. In fact, I even won it. Wow. I've had more troubles with that Drake than any other. Okay, okay. Ringalad, I'm sure also. I don't remember if I've ever done Ringalad on my champion. You're probably saying, well, what about 2 episodes ago, right? Yeah, I had to double check which one I had a couple episodes ago. Alright, alright. Tag team time. Stay out of the green. Actually, it might have been useful. Actually, no, I think that was the perfect stance for that fight. I don't think I have a tank. I don't think I have a tank line for this particular character. Alright, here we go. Now I have to burn this guy down as fast as possible. Oh, not next to the mammoth. Oh, well, I'm gonna move away. Have to pull him out of the green stuff anyway. Hey, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. As far as possible before we... Ah! Too far back. Okay, that way. No, not that way, that way. Cheater. Alright. I mean, really, that is really not a lot, especially when you consider the enemies that come in through that area, that it would be perfectly legitimate to have fighting down there in the root versions. And you close off the cave anyway, so it's not like I can actually leave the room. So I can only imagine that the reset there is to be as annoying as possible. Alright, here we go. There you go. Last thing well, I say the last thing I need, but I certainly don't need mortal terror on top of me. Of course, he gives me a major sprain on top of it. He is just so full of fun surprises. Up, down. Smash. Yeah, that was a waste. Now, this time, down here. Not on the vein of the frozen. Oh, get rid of that. And now I can burn down as fast as possible. And hopefully it'll be down before the mammoth is awake again. I'll have to ignore the shadow's touch. You know, maybe someday I'll actually learn to use things like that a little bit more. I'm sure a real champion has probably drinks those like their water instead of me, who's probably had the same set of fervor potions since I started this character. Little things I just don't think of in big fights that I really should. But that concludes the Icy Crevasse and my run with the champion for the Skirmisher, which means next time we will start on the Guardian, where I think I certainly won't have too much trouble on the defensive side, but let's see how fast I can burn things down in our next group of skirmishes in Skirmisher of Middle-earth.